Hello there, my name's Tracy Elsom and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in Canada, and welcome to my Papercraft with Me YouTube channel. Today I want to show you a quick 30-second solution, and it's showing you how I can use a die and adapt it to make it bigger, or in fact you can make it smaller as well. But today I'm going to show you how I'm using this die to create a longer piece which is suitable for a bookmark. This particular die comes from the TaylorMade Tags dies. I just keep it in a stamp case. There are two different styles of die. You've got the ones with the square top, you've got ones with the fancy top, four sizes of each, and you also have these little pieces which create the reinforcing sections if you want to use them on your tags. So I'm going to take the largest of the flat top dies and my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I have plate 1, which is the base plate. I have plate 2. This one is quite worn. It's the one I use to cut into, and so I'm going to put that on there. Then I have some thick, very vanilla card which I have cut. Let's cut to 5.5 inches by 2 1/4. Now I'm going to place my die just as I would normally onto the card. Straighten it up a little bit. There we go. Put my second cutting plate on top. And run it through the machine. So there's nothing interesting there except for I'm going to stop about 1 inch from the edge of the die. So I'm not cutting all the way to the end, and then I'm going to reverse it up. Not the easiest way to use your die cutting machine, but I need to get it under the camera for you. Okay, so now you can see I have got a partial cut piece. I'm going to turn it round. I'm going to take the same die and I'm going to put it in there. Now this die has little edges that cut stitching, and I'm going to take advantage of that. And as you can see, I'm going to cover it about 1 inch, 1 1/4 over where I've already cut. So I'm going to use those little pieces that are the part of the die that creates those little stitched edge. I'm going to use those to lock this die into place. So I'm placing the stitchy pieces into the bits that have already been cut up there. Then I'm going to place my cutting plate on top. Try not to move it. There we go. Like I say, it's not the easiest angle to use to get this done, but we will manage. So I'm going to place that down, and then, no, that's moved slightly. Make sure it's properly tied in. Okay, let's put that in there like that, and then I'm going to run it back through the machine. And this time, again, I'm not going to cut the last inch or so of the tag. Wind it back. And there we have it. So you can see all the stitching lines up, the edge of the die lines up, but it's much longer. And you can use this technique for any die that you have. You can use it to extend the die, make it smaller, or I could have moved the die up, cut part of it, moved the die up to make a smaller tag. Whatever you want to do with it. So I hope that's been useful. If you're interested in the bookmark that I ended up making using this technique, you'll find all the details of the stamp set I used, etc. on my blog today. And you'll find that at www.papercraftwithme.com. I'll also put a link to the blog post in the information below, and as well as all of the materials that I use to create this, so that you can go online to my Stampin' Up shop and order the products for yourself if you choose to do so. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Do appreciate you spending time with me today, and I hope you join me again soon. Bye.